we're gonna do that in a second. First, let's watch this.
Because you're the only one that I felt like I could get good advice from on this very particular topic.
Sure.
Was I wrote Stavros was one I wrote because I did Hassan Piker's show, and there was all the like dog electric collar things. And I'm like looking on the internet, I'm like, the internet's crazy. But is this a thing? Should I be worried? And you had to understand Twitch, you had to understand Hasan, you had to understand the internet, you had to understand comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, there's so few people that I know.
Yeah.
And I just met Stavros 3 weeks ago. And it's like, well, here's it. But it was funny in that I'm taking in all these things from the internet, people saying Hasan Piker abuses his dog.
Yeah, well.
And then the second I walked in there, into his home, and like the dog comes up and runs to me, I'm like, this is crazy.
No, there's no way. I mean,
this is insane.
You know, that's funny because I didn't even think about the context because of you not really knowing that world. But like, when in doubt, it's just guys mad at Hasan.
Yeah.
He is the biggest lightning rod because like between yeah, I mean, literally, they act towards Hasan the way they think he acts to his dog, where it's like he's like. You have far left politics, which immediately kind of, you know, people attack you for whatever. But then he's just a piece of ass. And what most of the, and he's rich, and what most of the like, he's like the perfect guy in a lab. He's like a hot Muslim who fucking like talks about left politics and got rich off their platform for video games. But he talks about, you know, how Trump is bad on it. And it's like, of course, it's like you invented a guy for the stereotypical like groiper, incel, you know, whatever fan to be mad at. Having said that, he is a piece of shit. He's a Turkish dog, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't want to. Do not clip me. Whatever you do not clip me giving him compliments. Yeah, that is my one thing I would like.
Yeah, too late, big dog. We know the truth now. You fucked up.
Like, I don't want to be seen on the record as supporting Hasan too much because I also hate him for those exact reasons. Yeah. And I am looking forward to his inevitable downfall when the Trump-controlled media does take his Twitch account away.
Yes,
that'll be the one silver lining. When we lose freedom of the press, Hasan will have to go back
while
to
he's on stream.
Yeah.
The chat will be like,
bro, this is why I love. Low-key, this is part of the reason why I love my New York friends, even ones that are not like expressly political. Like Stavros is a comedian, right? Obviously, he has a political worldview. You know it. It comes out in his comedy every now and then. But he's just like, he is what you would bracket off as like an apolitical person, right? Like the way that his content works. And yet, like, he has a decent working understanding of how this environment works and how people react to certain things. Like, he has a much... maybe it's from like years and years of doing this, because like you can't be a fucking successful comic by just simply unfolding on the scene. Like Stavros for years did small rooms and had to test out his material in front of real fucking crowds. And I feel like that obviously plays a role in your understanding of the world. But this is why I always say like New York is so much better for me in general, because like most people in Los Angeles, I wouldn't say they're fake. That's the easiest thing to say. Oh, they're fake. Like, no, it's not. They're just scared, okay? They don't know enough about politics. They don't want to understand it. And they are generally kind people that have, like, decent politics, but they're so fucking terrified of having a blemish on their record. And I think right-wingers use that against people like myself by trying to make me as toxic as possible in the eyes of all of these like apolitical content creators by just like harassing them endlessly and doing the same shit that they do to me to other people to punish them until they just come out and become like anti-Hasan writers. It's nutty. This LA shit is bullshit. Y'all don't even have real weather. When you're in New York, you get the real shit. Okay, calm down. New Yorkers, even if they're not political, have an elite bullshit meter. That's the difference. They also just literally don't give a fuck what people outside of New York think. Yeah. Why are they afraid about the blemish? What do you mean? If your entire output is designed around being a person that everybody likes and you can get along with every single person, then you never touch politics. You think it's a fucking Do you think it's an accident? Do you think all of these content creators in LA are oblivious to ICE raids that are going on, to Donald Trump, to all this shit? You think they just like live in ivory towers where they're completely oblivious? No, they're not. They know what the fuck's going on. But also, in the words of Michael Jordan, Republicans buy sneakers too, okay? That's it. Streaming for the most part is a popularity contest. And that's precisely the reason why a lot of people who don't want to fucking don't want to come out and be seen as like offensive or be seen as like a nuisance will be extra careful. But that's low-key part of the reason why I do have some respect. Like I do hold a special place in my heart for the FaZe boys, partially because I'm a dude bro myself, as you guys know, and also because like they do this shit all the fucking time. Look, Hasan, I saw you at the rally, was so nervous. Sorry for interrupting your food purchase and thanks for the merch compliment, but I watch you every day. It's much needed relief considering I work in New York real estate and I'm surrounded by all the grossest behavior you can imagine. You keep me positive, well informed, and feeling up for the fight every day. Thank you. You got it. Keep up the good fight. Anyway, love the Cowboy Bebop shirt, my fellow millennial. All right, let's finish.
Look behind here. It was more just like the thing of where I had my.
Okay, but what about people like in this in your orbit who are literally making fun of Palestinians getting genocided, yet no one in the streamosphere is calling them out? What is this? Fan? The fuck? What the fuck did Fan do? Dude, see, this is what I mean. We're like, now we're fucking 8 steps deep into discourse. Like, I don't give a shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, can I just finish this clip?
It's how video.
I'm not getting involved in this beyond what I've talked about already. Okay,
paints a narrative, and in my mind, I think the thing I was like, yeah, it isn't fair to make a dog stay in frame all the time. Like it's got to be. It like started to bleed in,
hilarious.
And then you're there, and you're like the dog's wandering around, and there's this gigantic fucking dog. He's just lying down next to my leg, and you're like, yeah, dogs lie down.
Yeah,
but it didn't convince me, but it did get under my skin enough that I was like, am I making a bad decision right now?
That's
and
hilarious.
Then I walked in there, and I swear to God, the second I saw the dog, I was like, you idiot.
Right.
How powerful this.
Yeah. That's crazy because
so many clips and these Twitch streamers, they're on camera.
Yeah.
I think
their whole time. I mean,
whole time.
Their whole life is on camera.
3 clips where Hasan moves his hand like this and the dog goes like this and you go, it's a shock.
Yeah.
And it's more just to really accept, oh yeah, I can be manipulated.
Yeah, that's fascinating because I didn't even consider that as part of the advice because I guess I really try and not think of any of that as reality, even though it is, right? Like you can't help that like public opinion and the internet like just does affect your life.
Yeah.
But I try really hard.
I feel like you've had to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean,
in a way that I'm maybe as every new notch is like new. Like I remember when the one mean comment would.
Oh, right.
And then it's like, all right, this tweet.
I don't watch any of these drama streamer people, but their drama is always covered on every lifter stream, so it's hard not to pay attention. I know. I don't give a shit.
68,000 people that says I suck.
Right.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
that was one of my best tweets, by the way. That was some of my best engagement that month.
Because you.
Yeah. Take knows you need to spend less time on stream, Unc. It's true. I do need to spend less time on stream.
You're
the drama in responding to your chat is the shit I wade through to get to the commentary. Sometimes the commentary or the talking to chat segments are still important, though. I try to make sure that it's instructive and it's not you can't let drama consume the commentary. And I think a lot of people lean into that. I try to make a point and then move on and get to the fucking news, you know? You need to spend more time getting Jamaican beef patties and cocoa bread. Move the New York big dog. I never got the fucking Jamaican beef patties, bro. That shit, I wanted to get it so bad. I wanted to get it so goddamn bad, and I didn't. And now I feel bad about it. And it makes me frustrated that I didn't get the beef patties. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu ordering military to immediately strike Gaza. I don't know where the fuck this came from, but it's not surprising that it's not surprising in the least bit. Get some oxtail too. Even White Boy Chef from OKC is on it. I feel like I've had oxtail I don't know. I've had like a bunch of Nigerian food, and some of the Nigerian food that I've had has been fucking amazing. Obviously, jollof is excellent. I fucking love that shit. But I remember having like something that was like it was so many different parts of the animal that I'm not used to eating usually, because like I love intestines. Like kokoreç is a Turkish food that I love. It's like chopped up very specifically. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite types of food, right? So I'm not like shy about eating different parts of the animal. I have a lot of experience with it. But yeah, see, everybody goes, ew. It's not ew. It's fucking decadent. Okay. You have not lived until you've had different parts of the fucking animal like that. Okay. Nah, I got to get it from Caribbean people. It's made by a bunch of different cultures. We make cow foot too in my country. See, that's what I was saying. Like, I think one of the things I had with like Nigerian food, I forget what it was, but it was like it had too many chewy parts, right? How do I describe it? It was like it had the what's the thing between the bone? Cartilage. It had like cartilage in it and stuff too. And I just like, I don't fuck with cartilage. I don't like cartilage. And I've also never liked tongue, even though tongue is something that Turkish people consume as well. But I ride for intestines and parts of the stomach. I think as far as like weirder parts of the animal that like white people don't usually consume, I would say intestines is great. I don't really like I said, I don't really like the texture of tongue. I don't like the texture of tongue. And I also, the other thing I don't like, and a lot of people do, especially in Turkey when I was growing up, a lot of people love liver. Okay. They love liver. I've never liked liver. I think it's too, like the taste of liver is too strong. I don't really enjoy it. I don't really enjoy liver. I don't like the mouthfeel of tongue, and I don't like liver that much. Have you ever had a chicken heart? Yes, chicken hearts are excellent. Chicken hearts are really interesting because chicken hearts are also like super high in protein from what I understand. Yeah, stomach lining, tripe, I've had that, yes. Foie gras, I love. You are crazy, liver, tongue, and testicules are mad good. I don't know if I ever had testicles, but yeah, I've tried different parts of animals. Like as long as it's not seafood, I'll try it. I'll try it once. Yeah, no, duck liver is amazing. Obviously pate, and foie gras. Like I do fuck with that. Stew pork and some jerk chicken slabs too. I give you Rex, but they are in Brooklyn. Foie gras is truly heinous. I like it. Anyway. All right. I don't know if I ever had testicles.